Hi everyone. So, don't mind the noise in the background. Uh, my granddad's actually mowing right now. Yeah. But today we're going to be making a new biome in my special More Stuff mod. So you can see here, these are all the stuff that I used to make the More Stuff mod so far. Honey slime, peach jelly, night block slime, crafting recipes, honey dipper, and yeah, some code here and there as well. But um, but today we're going to be making a new biome and a new mob and a new wand that doesn't spawn the mob. So haha, you can only find the mob inside of its biome. But today we have a see down here, half co staff of. I'm lucky it doesn't show you what immediately we're doing. So it can be a surprise. And the surprise is going to be spoiled now. We're making a corrupted biome. Now, first thing we need to do is make the biome. So to make a biome, we press O, or we can tap on it. And what should we name this? I think I'm going to name it, and then we're going to go just biome, just corruption biome. I don't really have a creative name right now. So ground block, we're going to do grass. Otherwise, if you didn't know this, grass is one of the things that mobs can spawn on. I'm sure basically everyone knows that who plays Minecraft. But other things, well, some other things don't work. So we're going to do grass, underground block, we're just going to make it dirt. You can make it whatever you want though, because it doesn't really make anything spawn on it, so. And what should we name this biome? I have no idea what I want to name it, but let me just give me some time to think about it. Okay, so it's been about a minute, and I feel like I want to name it Corruption of Corruption of Land. Yeah, there we go. Sorry, I couldn't think of it off the top of my head, even though I just thought of it because I am silly and stinky. No, I'm not. Oh, the second one's not true. We're just gonna leave the sky color. Maybe like a grayish tint because we still want to be able to see the sky. So yeah, grass color. We're gonna do black. Just black. Foliage color. Black. So I decided to also make the watercolor and water fog color red. So it's not based off of what you think it's based off of. It's just part of the corruption thing that I decided to do. Um, we're gonna do custom trees, and we are going to do. Let's do dark oak. Let's do the darkest wood I know. And yeah, we're gonna do for a branch. It's like the bushy part. It's like at the very top of the thing. It's like leaves basically. And for leaves, we're just going to do. Let's go oak leaves. Vines is like the vines if they were to grow on the tree. It actually shows it here. So for stem, you see that the color is green, so it's going to show you all the green parts. Branch, it's going to show you all the bushy parts. Vines are the blue one, and that means it's going to grow on the tree. And fruits are going to be like cocoa beans when they grow on jungle trees. You can see them in yellow here. But yeah, I'm just gonna leave all of this. You can change it up if you want to. I've changed it up on my other biomes, but I don't really want to change it up here. So strongholds, tick, generate mine shafts, tick, pillage outposts. I don't think anyone would want to even live here, especially pillagers, since they're basically just evil villagers. And obviously, villagers are humans, and no one wants to be corrupted by this. Yeah. Villages, no. Woodland mansions, no. So jungle temples, I don't know about that one. I don't think I'm going to, because like, again, anyone who comes here probably will get oofed. Um, so they wouldn't get a chance to make the jungle biomes. Swamp huts, witches, no one wants to live here. Nope. Igloos, oh no, it's not snowy. Ocean monuments, no. Shipwrecks, no. Beach, shipwrecks, no. Buried treasure, no. Um, so, never fortresses. I don't think so. Never fossils. I'm gonna tick that because things have obviously oofed in this biome, so that's why their bones would be here. Generate bastion remnants. Sorry, I don't know if I spelled that right. I can't talk today. I'm just gonna leave that unticked. Ruined portals of typed. I feel like things inside um of the corruption biome, you know, maybe someone spawned like when they were coming out of the nether because their other portal was destroyed. Maybe they spawned inside this biome and then they got oofed, and then over time it's just become, you know, like uh destroyed because it's gotten really old. So maybe I'll add them in. I'm just gonna do standard, or should I do? You know what? No, I'm just gonna leave it at standard. And cities, obviously not. Um, effects. Biome music, I'm just gonna leave all these. I don't really add any of that. Enable particles, yes. So what I want to do with this one is I want to try and get like sort of like maybe like sort of like a darkness thing. Squid ink would be an option. I don't really want it though. Soul could be one. 0 out of 1. So all the other ones, I recommend 5 or over if you want there to be lots of particles, but because I only want them to be like a little bit of particles, I'm just going to do 0.1, which is the lowest other than 0, which if you put it on 0 then it won't spawn. But entity spawning, just going to leave this unless you want to add something. So you can choose any of like the things that you want. If you make your own, when you make your own, you can enable where they spawn, then you don't have to add them here because they're already be there. If you add them here again, they're just like spawn a bunch more. But yeah, you can choose them. You can spawn the type. So what this means is monster will spawn at night, creature will spawn in day, and then all these will spawn where you expect them to spawn. Like water creature will spawn obviously in the water in day. So yeah, I'm not gonna add anything there. So no entity spawning for now. Generate biome and overworld. Yes, biome weight. I always set it to 15 just because 10 isn't big enough. Biome temperature. I'm just gonna leave that. Rain possibility. I'm actually gonna set it to 0. Biome temperature. Let's go warm. Biome cat. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave these two. I don't use these. And I'm just gonna leave these two. So we just made the biome, and as you can see here, if we slow down, then the corruption biome. You can see down there, if you set like the tree and most of the things like pink or something, the tree will turn pink. I can actually show you an example of that. See, honey, the honey field. Honey block trees turns into like a sort of honey thing. The peach leaves are mostly green, so it turns green. Yeah. But now we're going to be making a living entity. For a living entity, hang on. For a living entity, you're going to need a other textures, mobs, GUI components, and then, you know, onwards. And you're going to need to make one of these. So go to, hang on. So, I can't actually show you, but go to Nova Skin and click on whatever entity you want as like, say, the model to be. And then you can make the thing there, and then you can like, you know, you can put it, so import textures, and then import mob GUI logic, etc. textures. So when you do that, then it puts it in here, and then here's the actual making the mob part. Press E, or you can click on the thing, and I'm gonna name mine half corrupted slime. And half corrupted slime you can see here, and my model is a slime. So I'm going to click on slime, go down here, and I'm going to click on this one, half corrupted slime.png. I made this in Novaskin, and yeah. So I'm not going to add glow texture. Bounding box, I'm just going to leave the same. For spawn egg options, for me, I'm gonna do black and like a slime green. So it's like it's mostly black because like it's being corrupted, but it also is sort of not corrupted yet, like not fully corrupted. Leave entity label if you don't want it to show the name. Now living sound, and you know, step sound, hurt sound, deaf sound. I'm gonna do all these off camera, so just give me a sec. Okay, so I just finished all of these. So you click on this, you can choose all of them, you can search all of them. There are many, 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 and yeah, you selected. Okay. So yeah, I'm just using the like normal slime sounds, except for because this slime can walk, it doesn't actually bounce. You can make it do that, but I prefer not to, just because it's like harder to do, and also I don't know how to do it. But you know, for the step here, I just use block.slime step. So entities are living things, and blocks are like. So, for example, this one's actually a slime block, and then whenever you step on it, it will make this sound, and that's what I put here. So that's the closest thing I'm gonna get to a slime walking. But behavior, mob, mob. So mob is aggressive. Creature is passive. Mob is aggressive. So I'm gonna do mob because obviously it's slime. Mob default drop. I'm just gonna do slime balls. You know, the normal thing that they have. Undead. I don't think so. I'm just gonna do. I'm just gonna do unidentified. Health value. We're gonna do 1. So if you add 2 here, that means 1 heart, because half a heart equals 1 inside the code. So we're going to do 1 so it only has half a heart, because obviously it's going to be stuck as a small slime. Don't know if I can actually change that. Well, I mean, I can. I can make it bigger, but then it won't, like, drop other slimes. Unless I make it do that. I can make it drop small slimes. I'm not going to do that. So experience amount, none. Move, tracking speed, render distance. I'm just going to leave all of these. So we're gonna do 2, so it does a full heart damage. So if it hits you 10 times, then you die. So attack strength. Okay. So attack knockback. It's gonna leave that. So all these, I'm not gonna do any of them. No rideable, not flying, not in water. It's not immune to any of these. Or actually, maybe it's immune to full damage. I'm gonna do that. So full damage, and yeah. So next we're gonna do particles. I don't like to add these because most of the time, like, I don't know how to really use it on an entity. I try and do spread, you know, spread radius. I think it's actually spawning inside of the mob because it's stuck like this. I'm not gonna do anything. So inventory, this is only if you want the mob to be able to hold items. So no. Triggers. When entity is struck by lightning, entity falls and entity dies. I'm not gonna do any of these. But see. Do melee attack with speed factor of chase after lost sight. Wander around. I'm just gonna leave this because this is like actual mob stuff. yeah. So next thing, spawning. This is the last thing too. So spawn weight, yeah. So monster. Actually, in this biome, we're gonna do creature. Yeah. So they don't spawn in large groups. I'm not gonna make them spawn in large groups. So maybe just 1 to 3. They can spawn as. So restrictions. If you don't put any biomes here, then they're not restricted to anything. But if you put a biome or multiple biomes here, then they're only gonna go in those biomes. And you can pick your custom ones too. So corruption biome. Spawn in dungeons, no. And yeah, so if we go up here, sorry, put them in the wrong order. So now if we go up here, there we go. See that the spawn egg is like black with green particles, and see that the mob's mostly green. Don't know how, don't know why, it just is. But yeah. So if we go in here, then we can go to advancement, which is H. So advancement, we're going to call it Corruption Finder. Corruption Finder, that's going to be the name of it. So find a chunk of land that has been corrupted by an unknown source. So that's what I'm gonna do. Advancement icon. Let's do. 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 Let's see. Ooh, we could do spawn Enderman. You know what? I think I'm actually gonna do a mob spawner just because it looks good. And it's just gonna leave all this. Peach Forest Finder, that's all my things. These are all the other achievements I'm gonna do, so yeah. And hide if not completed, yes. Reward XP, let's do free. Like all the other ones. So no function, reward recipes none, world triggers. If player enters biome, corruption biome, then it will grant this player the achievement. Alright, save, and now comes one of the really fun parts. So now we're gonna do Q, which down here is ranged item. So ranged item, I just press Q, and we're going to do wand wand of shadow. Wand of shadow. And right here, I already made a texture for this one. This is gonna look awesome in my hand, and I absolutely love the model. So Wand of Shadows. Special information about ranged item. Shoot explosive shadow balls. And we're going to go tool. Well, where is it? Tools. We're just gonna leave it at bow. Max stack size 1. Damage versus mob. We're gonna do 0 since it's gonna explode. So item for ammo. Leave empty, disable ammo requirement. Yeah, so we're not gonna do any ammo. item usage count. If we set it to 0, then it won't have any durability, meaning it will last forever. So we're gonna do that just like I did before the other like slime summoner 1 things. And entity, so for this one we're going to do, is there anything involving, no, there's nothing involving shadows. So we're gonna do wither. Wither shoot. I'm gonna do wither shoot, so like when it shoots one of its heads. Or actually, is there a, you know what, yeah. So projectile power, 1. 1 is like a bow, so we're gonna do that. Well, actually, you know what, we're gonna do 1 point, well, let's do 1.7. So projectile damage, set it to 0. Oh my god, this is gonna take a while. Actually, you can just do this, so I don't know why I was doing that. But we're just gonna set it to 0. Has projectile particles? No. Does projectile ignite fire? No. So texture project. I'm gonna do wither. So this is wither skeleton skull. Which one do I do? Alright, let's just do wither skeleton skull. Just, is this a block? I can't tell which one's a block. You know what? Let's just do that one. I don't know. Projectile model. So, I can only do built-in for some reason. I don't know. So if you can put stuff here, I actually tried to make one for the peach throwing knife, but it didn't work obviously since it needs a custom model or whatever. But yeah, didn't work. So I'm just gonna leave all these. When projectile hits block, I'm pretty sure I can just use the peach throwing knife one, because then when it hits anything, it will explode. So peach, where is it? Peach throwing knife. Alright, so now that should all work. So, thank you guys for watching. Don't worry, I will present what this all does once I add more things, and I can do another showcase for the mod, like all the new things. So don't worry your silly little brains. It will come out. Don't worry, you'll be able to see it in action. Thank you for joining me in making this, guys. It was I'm really grateful. Yeah. Come back next time. Bye!